Good morning. Oh, there we go. I can see me on the monitor, seeing me on the monitor, seeing me on the monitor. Do we need to put an echo on for that? I'm just doing some testing. Morning, mate. Morning, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube or Kick or Twitch, wherever you are, maybe it's evening. So it could be good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Or any order. Pick what order you want. Yeah, I'm a bit achy today. But yeah, I've gone shopping. Yeah. I've been shopping. I've picked up some bits. So I've got some supplies. My supply bag weighs an absolute ton. I need to get clothes sorted, so I need to get some more clothes because most of my lining on the padded areas of kind of the seams are coming away, so we need to get them sorted. A new water bottle, that was it. I need to look at water bottles. So I'll leave it in the that way you can't see anything. See if I leave it like this, and we can talk about stuff. Right, Amazon. Let's have a look. Oh, that was the microphones. The Hollyland, that was it. The Lark M2s. Really, really good microphones. Very, very happy with them. Ordered new... Oh, what do you call it? It's gone. Completely gone. Because I saw the water bottle. I saw this water bottle on the page. And my mind just went, water bottle! Completely forgot. I need to know if this is going to fit in a water... Because I'll buy this to put water in my bike underneath. But how round is it? It's, what size is a... Let's ask you what size a water bottle is. What circumference is a water bottle on a bike? Bike water bottle size. Physical size of water bottle. We need to ask this question. I've got a 750 bottle, but I want to put like a litre bottle under the frame. And it needs to be one that's of metal and not of plastic, so it doesn't taste of anything. So I can fill it full of water and it's like my backup container. Because I keep running out of water. And Scotland, it's not a place to be running out of water. Has anyone got a size? I think that's 88. 88 centimetres. Oh, millimetres, sorry. We've got a... Oh, we have here. Look, we've got a measurement thing here. 88. 88 is probably about that. What's a water bottle then? Bike water bottle. Pardon me. SKS, that's what I got last time. Now 800 ml, apparently. What's the size? There we go. That's probably better. So that means people watching on YouTube and places like that can see what's going on then, see? Is there no information on size? Just says... No. Let's add that to basket, because I can buy 2 more bottles, to be quite honest. One bottle's £4.80. I think last time it was cheaper to buy 2 single bottles than it was to buy the double. But I don't want a plastic one. I don't know if anyone else has got this, right? But if you know of a bottle that doesn't taste of plastic, all of them seem to taste of plastic. Even the ones that say that they are, is it BP Summit 3, whatever it's called. But this is going to go under the frame, and really I want a cover on it. But there, the ones I've got are 800, I think. They don't have a cover on the top. So if it goes below, it's going to go down where the front mudguard is, kind of under the frame. So it's just going to get covered. See, some of these stainless steel bottoms, it's just aluminium I can probably get away with. Insulated. I remember the days they always used to have a cover. Right, it's just going to restart chat a minute. Bear with me. Oh, restart the chat client, not chat. Hopefully it'll load properly now. Come on, load properly. Hey, that's better. Oh, I've just found something I haven't copied over. Vertical overlays haven't been added to the studio. Okay, we need to add vertical overlays. There we go. We haven't added avatars as well. Hang on. Avatars. There we go. I can add them up there on this scene. I need to learn how to set up stuff for YouTube, really, because I'm sure most of it's probably covered by stuff. It worked for TikTok, just. Should we stream to TikTok and see if we get away with it? Need to get rid of the live scene, though. Hang on. Branding overlay. Twitch. We need to get rid of the logo. There we go. Cool. Actually, right. Hang on. I'm back in a minute, everyone. Sorry. How cool is right. Yeah, that's not meant to be like that. Me looking manly, or at least trying to look manly. Oh, there we go. I was thinking I might have got away with that. Bit of a wind problem. I've eaten a lot of pasta and it's just given me lots and lots of wind. If you think that's loud, you should have been in the toilet. I've just gone to the toilet and while I was in there, I literally let go, right? And some guy in the shower turned around and went, Jesus Christ. Oh, so yeah, whoever the guy was in the shower. It's slowly getting worse. Lana Jane says your epic trip around the country. Oh my God, she's going to run this guy over. Oh my God. Please tell me you got that. Can no one come pick you up? It was just the expense, mate, to be honest. No, okay, no worries, Katie. Stay safe. Yeah, it's a bit busy today. Next time I would work my way. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Start packing up now, actually. I think everything's nearly charged. We're getting there. Medov says the postcode is 60 miles southwest of Edinburgh. Follow. Fucking dickhead. and got struck by lightning at the same time.
Saying this side Clive is left to go across that side.
How cool
Legend says, flip. Z4 ever says it's the Arnie. Steam.
Venus! No! No, you don't want that, you don't want that, I'm just lit!
You fucking idiot!
Oh my god, it's fucking priceless. God, that was fucking brilliant. I was just about to drop it to blow the skellies up and she fucking steals it off me. Hi everyone, how are we doing? I'm Clive, welcome to Clive's Adventures. So today we are in Margate, I'm with the family. And we are here to show the car off at Oh So Retro. So yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh. You got to clip that. Clive Road. We found a Clive Road. I don't know if the cafe's open here. Yay! He's open! He is open. Oh. Ah. Hiya. I didn't think you'd be open.
We are.
Because there's nowhere I can go with a bike to get a coffee.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't leave it anywhere because it'd just disappear. So here is great. Oh. Oh, do you take card?
Yeah.
Can I have a large latte, please?
Yeah. Any sugar? Yeah.
2, please. That's a bit small for you. Oh, there you go, Banny Bo. Banny Bo's just won himself a £25 gift voucher. Nice. Well done, Banny Bo. I will clip this in a minute. Bear with me. Yeah, it was alright to TikTok. Fun enough. Oh, there go my gears again, jamming. But, yeah. Max that turbo.
There's a Skull of Destiny there. Bloody beautiful. Perfection.
Right, let's go, go, go.
Cheers for the loot hole.
Thanks for making us feel better after this shit day we've had.
This is the second. Me and CD. This is the second time we've tucked and stolen, been
Yeah.
devious. To
So we've learned who's the devious, dishonest one out in the crew, haven't we?
Shall see.
Yeah.
That's McPhoo rubbing off on me. That is.
You've been hanging out at McPhoo too much.
Breaks is he's over the other side of the water. We can probably see windmills and that over the other side of the water. The windmills this side? Oh, they might be this side actually. The
Giggity
windmills.
Sponges says ye. Steam Pastoffer says, clip.
Yeah, he's
Steam
probably in the
Pastoffer
distance
says
there.
nice.
Yeah, he's over there somewhere. Oh. Hello, Mr. Brakes. Ride safe, mate. I don't think he's going to hear us. Hi everyone, so on today's In the Workshop working on the bike or the tricycle or recumbent, we had some protective stuff in one of the tyres, and this is the best bit. We take the other tyre off and we've only got half the tyre protected. So obviously you can only run on this bit. You don't want to be working on that bit because you might get a puncture.
There you go.
Brilliant.
Gold ones for you, 2 green ones for
Right, you look after them, don't lose them.
you. March, Valentine front, enjoy your day at Oso Retro. Your first day at Oso Retro.
Okay, how far is it? I'm waiting for the Chevette.
We don't shove it.
Yeah, the shove it.
I'll just keep going and park up and get him next to you.
Gardens, farms, everyone, yeah. Just,
Cycling or walking?
yeah, cycling.
Says, what is a latte? I just want a milky coffee.
Well, it's a posh name for a milky coffee, you old git.
Huh?
So I just,
That is a posh name for a milky coffee.
yeah, he's saying, can I have it's just a milky coffee.
A special made with milk, we'll put it that way.
Mine,
A lot of times if you say milky coffee now, people assume it's like an Americano with a bit of milk in it, don't they?
Giggity
Oh, I can't eat
Sponges
funky
says
coffee.
lol.
I'll start burning out on what I've eaten.
Yeah.
So I know I need to finish soon.
Yeah.
Because I'm reaching that point. Oh, thank you, mate. Oh, you're a gentleman.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Just stop down there.
Thank you. Thank you very much, mate.
Have a good one.
Thank you. You're a gentleman. Oh. Let's get behind here. Not a bad place to go, is it? You alright? Right, where are we going now? Up here. New sword. What do you reckon?
Let's see. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, that looks lovely.
Yep. Oh, God! Yep. It's getting narrow, isn't it, now? Up the top.
To the guy on the left,
Oh,
don't
shit.
fall into
So I've literally just gone to this guy, have my treasure.
Land's End to John O'Groats fully with that, and all the bags. All my bags are in now.
You did Landers at John O'Groats?
Fully loaded.
You did all that. You did all that.
That's over. It's over 40 kg, fully loaded, and I've broke the rear wheel 4 times.
Who did you do it with? Just you on your own?
My mate put his back out at Taunton, so I've done the whole rest of it on my own. But you can find me online because I'm Clive's Adventures. So I streamed the whole. It's all on YouTube.
Can I take a barcode?
Yeah, just. Ireland, I could never be seen again.
Medic says a tractor.
No, it's better than a tractor. This is, here we go.
Giggity Sponges says monster truck.
You ready?
69 says, have you got your passport?
Check this out, ready?
The buy one and only says, well, the good thing is, you're now in a good shape. So they can farm your organs better.
Check that out.
91 says, bye.
Hang on.
Underscore zone says, this is a. Dave underscore zone says, pick.
Check that out, look at that. Shit.
You're spilling that everywhere.
Oh, don't tread in it.
Well, I ain't got a choice now. It's all over the fucking floor.
It's the only wet patch I could make. Shut up, Hayden. Oh shit, I forgot I've got a wireless microphone on. What? So here's my car. There you go. We've got this one. In the making, yeah. We've got that little one there, look. So yeah, it's the what are you doing to my car?
You're in ginger. Put ginger fur on it.
Ginger fur. My cats have been laying on the roof and laying on it, and as you can see, look.
There's some normal fur
Look.
hairs, but then there's actual ginger hair.
It's going to be mine. It's definitely going to be mine.
What?
What one's the fastest here?
Mine.
It's not.
See, mine when you retire from life.
Want to take the galleon first? Or the big ship?
I suppose, yeah, we could start on the galley.
Straight out? Oh crap, I need fire. I need fire. Fire. I need fire!
So I'm going to crash into this on purpose to slow me down. It's going to turn. It's going to turn on us. It's been done. It's been done. We can take.
Our life's changed for all of us, eh?
Oi, oi. How we doing? Hello, Panda. Hello, Yatesy. Have I missed anyone? Ferry's only 23 quid. Morning, morning. I don't see why we can't do that, mate, to be quite honest. So what, the ferry to... Is that France? Ferry to France is only that much. I think that would definitely be one I need to plan a bit more. And working out how many stops it's going to take me to get there. But I think if I was going to do Amsterdam, I'd want to do... You know, I mean, Amsterdam's going to be... is a lad's thing. I think that's going to be more than one person. We need a few of us. So that means you need to get on the bike, Yatesy. And then we can cycle there together. Over to Dunkirk. Panda, you need get on the bike then, dude. If we're going to cycle there. Because it would be fun. It would be an epic adventure. And it would be funny as fuck. Like, the laughs that will be had going to Amsterdam and enjoying the delicacies of Amsterdam would be pretty good. Well, it's only like a weekend, isn't it? You'd have to kind of go out and do 5 mile a day. Do 5 mile a day for like a week. I think that's probably good, because then you're not going to do your arse too much. Because that's the thing at the moment. I need to sort my saddle out. I'm just down for a get together. Nice. Yeah, because at the moment, Panda, like, my arse is killing me, and it's not soreness, it's kind of cramp. So it's the muscles, because your two bones that are in your arse, and like that bone that's down there, I can't think of whatever one it is, but yeah, there's two of them, and they're the ones that sit on the seat. And if you don't get them right, that's what causes you lots of pain. It's not just due to rubbing the seat and whatever else. Yeah, that bit. But my tailbone was absolutely killing me. You're not supposed to stick things up it. Well, maybe I should put a seat on it. Sure, I've just seen this bottle in Aldi. I'm thinking of getting another bottle on a 200 smartphone, 5G. Oh look, 279 quid now. That's the phone I use for my chat phone. Oh, bear with me a minute. I'm just going to go and check the batteries. I've got 4 batteries on charge. So I've just bought 2 more batteries. Hang on. I'll quickly show you the batteries I've got. Orders. Share. Copy link. Right, I'm just going to put it in chat. These are the batteries I've just bought. These are amazing. Check them out. They are 100 watt output, 25,000 amp hour, and they recharge within an hour. So I've got 4 of those. Now I can just about get 8 hours with running 2 phones. So it runs the chat phone, the router, and the streaming phone. We get about 6, 7, maybe 8 hours. I'm not sure, around that. So yeah, 4 power supplies means I can do 4 days almost. I've got the solar panel as well, so if my phone goes flat, I can always whack it into the solar panel and get some power to, as long as I've got something. But yeah, we didn't have any outs last time, but at the moment they're down to 50 quid, these power supplies. Now, I haven't got a link. I wish I was affiliated with Amazon, because I would definitely be pushing them. It's because of the fast charge. See if I can get this. Can I get this full page? There we go. I don't want to show you my details. Does it say my details anywhere on that page? Yeah, it says my bloody postcode, for fuck's sake. Can I open that in another browser? Yes, I can. Does it still send me address? Yes. For fuck's sake, can it not show me address? Yeah. That says 65 watts, but it's not. The one I'm looking at's 100 and something. Sorry, just woke up. No, that's all right, mate. No worries. I need to go and check some batteries. I need to check my batteries are charging okay. Bear with me 2 seconds. Make sure they're not burning the charger out. Because I've massively overloaded it. Yeah, it's probably not good. He's literally burning up. So we might have to look at a new charger as well. Why does my bot always win? Always. Amazon. Should we just ask Google? Battery charger for USB power packs. Basically, it needs to be stupidly big. The one I've got down there is a 600 watt, and it is so hot I can't hold my hand on it. It is literally smells like it's about to melt. See, all the ones that I've seen on the internet, 600 watt, but it's not got any brand on it. I've got 4 power supplies, 4 battery packs plugged into it at once, right? And they are drawing fast charge, so they're probably drawing what, 65 watts each. But yeah, it smells like it wasn't a branded one, it's just a cheap Chinese one. And last year it was fine on the little power pack, but these are only 600 watts. I need something that's probably going to be 1,000 watts. Or up to 1,000 watts. This one here, 140, 140, 100, 100. Oh, that's 65 watt charge, but it doesn't say can you whack it up completely. 100, 140, 140, 100, 100. PD30. When's that going to turn up? One day, tomorrow. Save with used, like new. No, not because it's cheap. It's just you try and get hold of what I want. This is the problem. Like you look on Amazon or the internet, you can't find anything. Like, or what really pisses me off. So, for instance, you can buy 2 products, both made in China. Right, everything's made in China. So you'll buy 2 chargers that's 600 watt. One of them is the one I've looked at. Then you'll have the one made by Anker. The one by Anker will be £300. Doesn't do anything different to the other one that's made in China. It's just got a brand name on it. So why would you pay that much more money for something that does the same thing? I know there are instances when, if you haven't got knowledge, I kind of put my knowledge and stuff towards a lot of the things I do. Yes, there is buy cheap, buy twice, or buy 5 times when you buy cheap. Like the Chinese bikes, they were cheap, they were shit, they broke. But a lot of the electronics is the same shit inside it, just with a brand name. They just rebrand it in a different factory. They go, oh yeah, we've already got that. Oh yeah, we use your cheap one and we just brand it Anker. And they might do some extra safety checks and put some other components in there, but it will still get hot and still fail really quickly. I've killed expensive stuff, so I've bought... This is why I've started going cheap. I used to buy loads and loads of branded stuff, and I'm fucked off with you buy branded stuff and it doesn't really last much longer than some of the cheaper stuff. There are obviously certain levels of things you have to check first. There is some real cheap, but like that one I've just looked at, this one here. Do I need to log out? I don't want to log out, because if I log out then... Let me open it in a browser. I want to be able to show you on the screen without sharing all my house details. Not always, mate, because the power supplies I use, look at them. They're not a massive brand name. So I ordered Anker power supplies. I tried them, and they were shit. They were really heavy, and they didn't last longevity. They'd go flat. I wouldn't get 8 hours out of a stream. So I started testing other... So what I've done, I ordered a load of power supplies off of Amazon, charged them all up, and I started streaming on them. And any ones that didn't last 8 hours, I sent back. And then we got to the Inu ones, I-N-I-U. I don't know how you pronounce it, I'll just call them Inus. And they were 8 to 9 hours. Really, really good. And they do the fast charge ones now, which are amazing. Something's running really slow on my computer. Right, there we go. So I should be able to show you this now. There we go. So this one here, for instance, it's got 140. So 140, 140, 100, 100. So I should be able to put 4 power supplies on that and it should charge them. Now, the one I've got downstairs says it's a 600 watt already. But the one downstairs is smelling like it's about to catch fire. Why does this say £29? Oh, because I haven't got a Google account, thingy account on this one. But yeah, if you can find one better, let me know. This is what I was told to look for. The Gang 3 chips. So it's got the protection of the overvoltage and all that kind of stuff. I don't do research. I just buy new shit. Well, this is new. This is from Amazon. But what I'm trying to say, let's have a look. So if we put in there USB... Power bank charger. What did I search for on the other one? Hang on. Let's go Google. Right, so we just went USB power packs, yeah? Come on, paste. Right, so these are all the things that are coming up at the moment. 160 watt. But I'm going to need like, I don't know, do they do a 1000 watt one? No, we've got 500 watt. I know they do 600 watts. Now, most people won't need this because you only have one battery pack, maybe two. Maybe you and your partner have one. But when you've got 4 of them on charge at once, you're drawing shitloads of current, and they're quick charge ones. So they're definitely drawing 65 watts or above each. That's the only one that I think I've found. These ones. The ones I'm seeing like car battery, they've got to be USB, so they've got to be these ones here. USB-C. USB-C outputs. But 600 watts, the biggest I've seen so far. But I think the one I've got downstairs, what you'll find with the cheaper ones, and that was a cheap one, it was from China, and it cost me about 20 quid. It was a last minute. I literally needed a bigger one, and I went on there, ordered it, and I read all the reviews, and it had more reviews than any of the other ones, and that's why. Do you want to see the price? It needs to be what I need it though, yeah? It needs to be USB-C. So these ones here, look, 440. I don't think you can get bigger than 600 watt. So what's this called? This is actually... It's a charging station. So let's copy that. Go to here, right? And we'll put up here 800 watt. 600 watt seems to be the biggest at the moment. I wonder what Sarah uses. Yeah, that's a battery though, plasma. Plasma's basically giving me, it's a power station. That's a big battery. I'm not after a battery, mate. I'm after a charger, yeah? So I've got my batteries, but I need something to put the power back in the batteries. Power stations, yeah, you use them with camper vans and stuff like that because you can run everything off them. Plus, they've normally got inverters in them, so you can plug like a mains device into it, and you can charge that as well. But what I'm looking for is a multi-charger. And at the moment, if I do here, look, I'll show you. Well, I've got a camper van. My camper van at the front's got I think I've got 400 amp hours of lithium batteries in it. So I've got a big power station with an inverter. So the motorhome, it's got solar panels on top. You've got, as I said, 400 amps of 12 volt lithium batteries because it's a 12 volt system. It'd be nice if there were 48 volts. It'd be better. The higher the voltage, the better it is. But then you've got a 3 kilowatt inverter, meaning I can run kettles, microwaves, I can run all that kind of stuff from my motorhome completely off the grid. So I don't have to plug it into any... It charges itself off the sun. So if we ever get power cuts and stuff and I need to cook food, I'll just go out to the motorhome. It's got all that power just sitting there, and I can just turn the microwave on, boom, cook myself a meal, sit down, and then the sun charges the batteries back up. Nice and eco-friendly. When I go camping, this is why I built the motorhome. I didn't want to go to campsites. I hate campsites because I feel like I'm kind of... What's the word? Like, wild camping's always better. But everyone's ruined it now because everyone went out and bought motorhomes and just acted like absolute fucking dickheads, which they still are. All on the NC 500 when I'm going up to Scotland. All you hear from people, the locals, is fucking motorhomes. They're everywhere. They take the piss. Leave it. What really has done it is people have been shitting in bushes. So people have been like pooing in people's gardens and toilet roll everywhere and pissing in people's gardens, and all this kind of stuff's been going on. And it's not proper motorhomes. It's basically, well, you've got van dwellers, fine, but then you've got this kind of lower tier van dweller that are not being so nice. Doubles as a power bank. Well, the one I've got downstairs might burn you at the moment. I wonder if to get this one here, mate. See if that charges them. Because the one downstairs literally smells like it's burning. Should we read the reviews of this one? Reviews. Ah, okay. So this bit here, right, this is the bit that... can you get this browser to read stuff? Can you make it read it? It's only because I hate reading stuff. Yeah, the brick I bought, the charger I bought for... it's good, but this one here, it kind of explains it. So this guy's not convinced it's really 600 watt. I cannot test many ports simultaneously, but it seems the 600 watt maximum output for each port together is peak power, but the ports cannot run at peak power at the same time. I would estimate really about 240 watt combined. I'm like, okay, I understand that. And this bit down here makes sense of what he's saying. Ports 1 to 4 offer supercharging. What I find annoying is when something is charging and one port and you put another item in another port, the charger stops charging. And this makes sense because if it's a proper charger and it's got proper electronics, it's going to go, oh, hang on, you've added something else. I need to make sure I'm putting the... And that's where it's not going to overcharge. The one downstairs hasn't got that. It literally just goes, fuck it, have it all, and it's proper getting hot. So it does charge my batteries really quick, but it's got no, I don't think it's got any safety things in it. It's just literally, the batteries are just pulling as much as they can out of it. Whereas this one's obviously got some kind of safety system and it's not going to allow that to happen. So it shouldn't overheat. Now this doesn't matter because when I charge my batteries, I don't really want to charge them fast. I want to slowly charge them, but I just don't want it to burn out. I can have a look at some of the links, Plasma, but yeah, 140 watt, I would melt that within 2 seconds. Not powerful. It needs to be 600 watt. 440 watt. Yeah, it's the same as what I'm looking at, mate, that one. I'm just looking at the bigger one than that one. But yeah, that's exactly what I mean, the PD100s. But yeah, look, it's got 100, 100, 65, 65. My power packs are 100 each. Yeah? So if they're 100 watt each, you need 400 watts straight away. So if you need 400 watts, you need something bigger than that. You never use... So you always make sure what you're using is bigger than what it needs. So, like cars. To do certain jobs. And my power supply, look at my PC here. This thing's got a 1000 watt power supply in it. It doesn't need 1000 watt, but because it tops out at 600 watt to 700 watt, you make sure you make it bigger so you're not overdrawing it. So yeah, this one here, I think we'll order this and then, because it's the only one I can find on there, to be quite honest. And then I'll whack some batteries on it and see what happens. What about clothes? I need some clothes before Monday. So I need to get some, probably, what do you call them, like cycling shorts. Cycling shorts or cycling leggings. I need a couple more pairs. Oh, what's he found? Let's have a look. Just take me a while to read through this. Okay, got all the devices. Where's the power backs? Tablet, laptop. Can't see anything on there. Yeah, that's all about phones, mate. There's nothing. So the power supplies are drawing at least. What's talking? Oh, it's my bloody phone talking to me. Should we plug her in? Hang on. And then she will talk to me then. Oh, didn't she sound... Hey Google. Talk to me, sexy. Well, do you know something? I'd dump you then. You're useless. For fuck's sake. Right, let's change. Let's get rid of Gemini. How do we change Gemini? Settings. Is it apps? Let's go to apps. Default apps. Assistant. Google Assistant. ChatGPT. Okay, there we go. So how does that work? Do I go, okay, Google? Okay, Google. What do you say to get ChatGPT to? What do you say to her? I've just changed it on my phone. How do you summon her? Yeah, I hate Gemini as well. I hate it. Absolutely hate. Right, so guys, I don't know if anyone can help me with this. Right, this has changed on mobile. So you know the buttons at the bottom? You got the middle button. You used to be able to hold the on-screen circle button and you could search for anything. You could ask it to phone Yatesy. You could ask it to do a destination, take me to here. Now, when you hold that button, it brings up the search box, which only searches the desktop or screen you are on. Does anyone know how to undo this fuck up? Someone at Android, Google, whatever, thought this was a great idea. So you hold the middle button, you go to ask it something, it now doesn't do what you want it to. And I can't undo it. And it's fucking doing my nutting. On top of that, Gemini. Hate Gemini. Fucking useless. Give me the old Google back. She was much better. She just knew what I wanted. She done it. Now, Gemini is turning me too clever. And I don't want to work with her because she's not clever at all. I've used it on the PC. She's useless. ChatGPT fucking pisses all over you. So yeah, if anyone can help me with that as well, that's the other thing. Because when I was out on the ride the other day, I went to hold the button to do something and ask it, and it just shared my desktop. And I'm like, what? So, yeah, headaches. But yeah, I need a new power supply flash. My power supply downstairs, this one here that says it does PD 140, 140, 100 and 100. The one I've got downstairs it's 140, 100, 45 and 45. Which basically means it's got some 45s. But when you put my fast charging power supplies into the 45 ones, it still charges at 100 watt. So it tells me that inside there's no safety chip at all. It's just basically drawing power on the power supply. And downstairs, if I was to put a frying pan on my power supply, I reckon I could cook eggs. That's how hot it is. So this one might have some kind of control in it. But I can't find a decent one anywhere. Right, so yeah, I've just done that, mate. So let's have a look. So we went into, hang on, settings. I went into apps. Went into default apps. You just went to digital assistant. I went into default. Hang on. So you're saying apps and then just digital assistant, yeah? See, mine isn't. I'll go to apps. I haven't got assistant. I have to then go to default apps, and then you can go to digital assistant app, and then you can change it to what you want. This is the power supply for your desktop. No, this is the power supply. So when I'm at campsites, I want to charge all my battery packs. So I've got 4 battery packs. They're all 100 watt. So they charge, I think, at 100 watt as well. They charge really quickly. Now, I don't necessarily want to fast charge them. If I could slow charge them. Now, the other way of doing it would just be buy 4 phone chargers, plug them into an extension lead, and just plug them into it so it trickle charges them while I'm at campsites. But that means I have to carry 4 plugs and extension lead. So I've just got what you see on screen here. One of these. And then I only need 1 lead. But we're trying to fix my phone as well. So I'm on the Pixel 8 Pro, so the menus might be different. Okay. So yeah, in mine, I can go into default apps and I've got Digital Assistant Google. Access on-screen text. Use screenshot. Flash screen. Flash screen edges and the assistant. No, I don't want any of that. I just want to be able to hold the button in the middle of my screen. So I hold that. Ask about image is what it comes up with. So if you hold the middle button on your Android, it then comes up with a search bar at the bottom, right? And then when you click it, oh, hang on. So we hold that in. Shit. Hold it in. Click in the box. And at the bottom, look what it says. Let's go full screen. Hang on. Full screen camera. There we go. It's asking about the image. So it now searches the screen you're on, not a generic command anymore. Well, what the fuck would I want to know about what's on my desktop? That's my desktop. It's got all my image, not my apps on it. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this is... Let's get this ordered anyway. Let me order this power supply. What was this? 600 watt. I thought I'd just put it in my inbox. Oh. Doesn't look like I've put it in there. $600 watt. Oh, wow. Right, so this power supply here, we're not logged in. We're not logged into my Amazon, right? So this one here is, look, I'll buy used from $29.99. How much is the used one over here? 35 quid. So if you haven't got an Amazon account, you have to pay postage. But if you've got an Amazon account, they just add the postage on to the actual price and then make it look like there's no postage. So it says Prime 1 day, but it's just the postage included in the price, and they're not telling you. And you have to pay. Yeah, look, I'll try and bring it over so you can see. So there's the price there on screen. Right, I'll bring this one over. Can you see that says same power supply? Look, saved used, buy like new, $35.99. Yeah, so it's 35 quid, so 36 quid. Right, and you get it prime delivery. But if you buy this one, it's 29 quid plus the postage of... So you're getting it slightly cheaper. You still got to pay postage, but look, it's not going to cost you £10 delivery, is it? For a fucking small power supply. Well, yeah, well, so's everything though, isn't it? But it's in the UK. They've ordered it from Temu and it's in the UK, so you do get it next day. But can anyone put me on a website where there's a proper charger like this made by a reputable person that's going to work? Safe and compact, airline friendly, palm sized design with fireproof ABS, detachable cable, fits in your backpack. Yeah, my one downstairs does, but I can cook fucking eggs on it. Like, I saw a Ugreen one. See if we can find a Ugreen charger. Ugreen. Because Ugreen make quite good stuff. They do a 200 watt, 300 watt, PD 140, 100, 100, and then I don't know what the other one is, only USB A. That's a 300 watt, and that's made by Ugreen. And that's got 2 chips in it, not 1. £127. That's the Ugreen one. I think that's the biggest one they make. Yeah, 300 watt Ugreen. And that's on a lot of websites as well. Sarah was using a 200 watt Ugreen one. Ah, okay. So she's got... Where's the 200 watt one? So she's using this one. You got that one. That's the one she's using. That's not too bad actually, but what's he got on it? Yeah, my power supplies will still melt that. Because I've got quick charge. The one I was looking at was this one. So I'm trying to, it's 127 quid. I'm just trying to, it's got me address on one side. That one. So yeah, you got 140, 100, 100. I'm not sure what the bottom one is. It just says C4. It doesn't actually say what output the bottom one is. But that would probably be a lot better. Because it's got 2 chips in it. It's going to be more managed. No, this is a 300 watt, mate. This is the 300, but this is 127 quid. But yeah, using the branded one, chances are the branded one's going to be better. Oh, can't be dispatched to me. Dramatic music makes it sound even more awesome.
Yes, this is the one you want. Stay cool. Powered by bananas. Oh yes. Incoming magic sound. That was loud.
There we go. Best advert ever. Morning, Dean. Oh, yes. No more videos. No more videos. Fuck off. I just want to look at the outputs. Go there. Did it actually tell you what outputs they are? So 1 and 2. So alright, so 1 and 2 are 100 watt max. So that means it's 100 watt max between them, normally. Does that make sense? So if I put 2 power supplies in there, I'm going to draw 200 watts. So 2 of my power supplies are going to max that thing out as it is. The 300 watt is almost twice the weight. That's what I mean. The problem is, so downstairs at the moment, I bought a cheapy one, should we say, right? We'll go back. Yeah, so this one here. Basically, I've got one like this. And the problem you've got with them is I need to draw 400 watts from it. And I don't think this is going to allow me to do that. The one downstairs hasn't got any safety things on it, and I can tell that because it's getting so hot. So when I plug 2 in, it gets warm. When I plug 4 power supplies in, you can hear it. It's almost levitating off the table. And when I plugged it in, I could feel it vibrating. I thought, yeah, that's going to max it. I'll come down in a minute and I'll check it. And then I come up here and went live and completely forgot about it. I run down a minute ago and I pulled 3 of my power supplies out of it and just left 1 of them charging. Because, yeah, it was so hot. If I left that in my bag at a campsite, I reckon I'd wake up to a small fire outside the tent. Gan, we all know. I need to put chat on here because it's funnier when I can hear chat. Bear with me, guys. Where's my chat? Open real-time chat. There we go. Turn on chat. What happened to you this morning? What did I miss? Yes, this is... Now, so what I want, right, I want a charger that can charge 4 power supplies, but it's clever and it only allows trickle charge. I don't want it to charge at 100 watts. But what's happening, because the power supplies are fast charging power supplies, they will suck as much power as they can take. The downside of that is these cheap chargers don't have a limit on them. So my cheap charger downstairs just goes, oh, you want 100 watts? Yeah, fucking take it. So then you plug 3 more in and it's going, yeah, have 300 watts. Yeah, have the power, while it melts itself and catches fire. So what I want is a power supply that I can plug them into and it will limit the charge and go, okay, you've plugged more than 4 in. Yeah. No, so yeah, that's the problem. These fast charge power supplies are really good and they do charge in an hour if you're charging one of them, but if you charge 4 at the same time, yeah, most of the Chinese power supplies are just going to melt. So this is the problem I've got. So yeah, the U-Green one at 76 quid would probably be better actually to charge 2, because I only have to charge 2 at a time. But I'd probably rather go for the big one rather than the small one, because if you're gonna do it, go big. What other ones have we got? Charging stations, 300 watt. Anchor. What's the Anchor one? 160 match. Yeah, that's crap. U-Green. Let's just go for that one there and see what happens. Love Anchor. Right, so I'll tell you something, Flash, while we're talking about Anchor. So I bought an Anchor power supply. Let me get this for you first so I can tell you this. Here we go, Inu power bank, right? So I tried Anchor. I bought a 40 amp hour, well, 40,000 amp hour battery pack, and it took ages to charge, and it wasn't really that special. It weighed a lot, and I found that the Inu ones, whatever these how you pronounce it, outperformed it. So the ones I've just bought are the ones I used to use were these ones, not this one. Where's the ones I used to use? These ones. These were the ones I first started using, which were only 22.5 watts. Right? They've got a charging port in the middle, and at the moment, these are really cheap. How much are these now? Oh, they discontinued them. Yeah, so you can't get these anymore. These were down to 29 quid the other day. No wonder they've all been sold out. So I went up to the... Where's the fast charge? All the fast charge ones, the new ones. What's this? 65 watt. Yeah, so I bought some of these a little while ago. And these were 65 watt. But my new phone... Yeah, they're really, really good. So I'll explain why, because I've tested these to the limit. So the next one I bought last year, I wanted some new power supplies, and I thought, actually, I'll go for these because they say fast charge on them. As you can see here, it says fast charge, right? So I picked up some of these. I'm going to turn you down a bit. Yeah. So these are 65 watt. So I had 2 of these. So last year I had 2 the 22.5 watts, and I had some of these. Now, the 22 watt ones running the Huawei phone that I streamed on last year was absolutely fine, and I could get nearly 12 hours out of them. So the older phone, like, it was great, but obviously the camera wasn't brilliant, and now the cameras have got better. What I'd really like is an old Huawei with a really good camera, and then we'd be laughing for the stream because it was a bulletproof phone, and I was using the 20,000 milliamp hour, and they were really good. But the new phone I've got, the Honor Magic Pro 7, is really power hungry, so it needs a 100 watt cable output. So I've now got these. So this is the one you just said about. Yeah, these are 100 watt output and 45 output. They're what I'm now using. These are 25,000. So it's up there, look. And I've got 4 of these now. So I'm charging 4 of these bad boys at the same time. And that's why I'm now melting my charger, because this thing just wants to suck the power out of it. Now, these have got 2 charging stages. If you're fast charge, it will come up with a lightning on it. If they're slow charging, it doesn't come up with a lightning. I want a charger that will charge these so I can choose whether to lightning charge or trickle charge. I want the option. So if I'm at McDonald's, plug it in, I can zap it while I'm at McDonald's, we can get some power back in the battery, we can live stream and carry on. If I'm camping, I can then put it into a trickle mode and I can trickle them overnight, not going to draw too much power, go to sleep, wake up, and my batteries haven't been fried. So that's what I'm trying to do. But there doesn't seem to be anything on the market that you can choose what you want to do. It almost needs like settings. I want like an industrial charger bank where I can tell it what I want. This, I don't know whether this is ever going to appear, but this is what there needs to be more control. I don't just want to be boiling the batteries every time. Unless you use mobile phone chargers. So I get 4 mobile phone chargers and wire them into like an extension lead. That's the other way of doing it. That's the cheap way. But it just means I've got to carry an extension lead with me as well. So yeah, there we go. That's my dilemma. Do I go to Poundland and just buy a whole load of cheap phone chargers, plug them into an extension lead, and then plug my batteries into them? Or what's the other options? So I thought I'd come on here and stream that. Plus, I need to fix all of the problems. Right, let's close that down. Yes. Up GBT. Fixing the phone, ordering clothes. I need to go to Home Bargains and get a load of flapjacks. Because that's what I know. I normally carry about 10 flapjacks with me. That's what I like to eat when I'm on the road. When I get like a bit of I need an energy boost, or I'm hungry, I eat flapjacks. Probably not good with the sugar. But yeah, that's probably the best power supply. The only thing I found with the predecessor Deans was with them power supplies, when I got the ones that were only 65 watt, they used to really, really drain quickly. I don't know why, but they just did. Like, compared to the originals, they just used to suck the battery dry. Yeah. So steak, I found. So yeah, we either go for the £127 one, or we buy the 600, the 45 watt one, and see what happens. Bananas. Baskets, check the basket. Okay, so I can get them delivered for tomorrow. What's that cable there? We also need a 1 meter cable. I think that's a 1 meter cable. So I've got to spend another 50 quid. So the other thing I need is I've got the phone on the bike, but sometimes I might want to have it on my chest. So I need to find a way of putting all the cables and bits and pieces on my chest in a waterproof case. So I'm trying to work out, will it reach? Yeah, it just means we won't use. If I've got it clipped on me, I'll probably use a wired cable, I suppose. So I don't need. Trying to work out what cables I need, because I've got cables. Because of the new phone, I need bigger cables for the charging and stuff, the 100 watt charging. So I've got cables for it when it's on the bike. I've got cables for when it's on the stand. I need a cable now for when it's on my harness. So hang on, I'm just going to make sure I've ordered the right cable. A meter cable, 200 and... Oh, it's only... Those power banks you use are at... Those power banks charge at 60 watts, so you need double that on output. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So I need 4 of them. So times that by 4. So 240 watts. So 300 watt power supply. So yeah, that 300 watt anchor would probably do it. Just having a look. Yeah, I don't buy them. I don't buy the anchor cables. I buy it's cable. Hang on. I use these. I've tried anchor cables. I've stopped using them because they're more expensive, and these are better. So yeah, use these ones. Doesn't have to be that actual cable, but yeah, that's only a 100-watt one. I normally use more than that. Bear with me. Oh, okay, on what, on the charging things or the battery packs or what, mate? So it's 60-watt charge, yeah? Yeah, I don't think the other ones before that were a 60-watt charge, so yeah, it's definitely kicking out. Hang on. Where's the cable? Let's push play on. Where's the music? Where's my music gone? Yeah, check out these guys. Check out them. They're the cables I use, yeah? In a power bank, 100 watts, 25 milliamps, one of the potentially most exciting power banks on the market. It is really, really good. As I said, I've been using them the last 2 days. I was blown away by how good they were. So that power bank, the first USB, the 100 watts, running my streaming phone. The other one, the 45 watt, is running my chat phone, and then the USB socket is running my my Huawei router. So I've got one power supply running 3 devices for nearly 6 to 8 hours, depending on what use and where I am. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good setup, and that potentially gives me, if I do short streams. So if my battery goes flat and I'm like, oh, actually, I'm going to call it a day, guys, because I can't charge my batteries today. I will see you in the morning. I've then got a new battery in the morning to start the charge, and then my solar panel can charge one of them at a time. So in bright sun, we managed to charge a power back it was at 10%, and I managed to charge it to 100% by the end of the day. That was on the first day when it was fully sunny all day long. Now, depending on which direction I'm going on, depending if my shadow's on the solar panel and all that kind of stuff, but that's pretty good. So at least I've got the option of topping batteries up a little bit, even if I can't fully charge them. Right, the Uniper measures that, yet blah blah. Yeah, so the 100, that's what I mean. So the 100-watt power delivery is what I use for the phone. What was the charging? In a test condition, the power bank was able to charge at just over 60 watt, resulting in a complete charge taking approximately 1 hour and 53 minutes. There we go, about 2 hours. That's what I've done. So yeah, I still think that's probably the best one on the market at the moment. As I said, I've used their power banks for ages, and I would definitely suggest getting them. What I normally find with the quick charge ones is they don't have the longevity as the slower charging ones. This is what I'm saying about if you charge them slower, they probably last longer. The other thing I found with the quick charge ones was they seem to drain quicker. So if you had a 25,000 normal power supply that doesn't quick charge versus the quick charge ones, when you plug stuff into them. So basically, if I could find a if I could stream with all my equipment plugged into the fast charge versus the normal one would probably last 10 hours. Don't know why. They just seem to, anything at fast charges seems to empty quicker. It's like a bucket with a big hole in it, basically. If So yeah, if anyone's thinking of streaming and you want a power supply to definitely test, I would definitely 100% recommend that power supply, because I've tested it over this past week and it's been really, really good. Right, I need to get a cable. Also need to stop streaming, because the longer I stream, the longer it takes me to do anything. That sounds like my, when I'm riding the bike. I can't find anything. It's because I use a phone. I use a phone more these days than I do anything else. Why is that, mate? Oh. Yes, so you can buy. I've got the link somewhere, mate. I can send it to you. There's a, if they're 48 volt, there's a little. It's blue. There's a blue charge you can buy. You wire that in line, so wherever the black and red come out from the battery to go to the controller, you can plumb into them, and you can basically put the solar panel on the end of the blue box. So what happens if you're not using the bike? The power won't be going to the motor. It'll be going straight to the batteries. But if you're riding, the solar power will go towards your motor, so you'll get half solar, half battery. Well, you won't get half and half depending on how much solar panels, but it would take the power from the solar panel as well as the battery, so you would then get longer. So yeah, you can do that. You just need a little blue box, because I looked at doing it from the solar panel I bought. I was going to buy a charger and put it into one of my bikes. And then what you could do, if you've got the solar panel with you, you could clip it in, so I can have it charging my power backs, but then there's another socket. I can plug it into that, and it will just start charging the other thing as well. But it's a step-up charger. So it takes in the low voltage panel and boosts it up to whatever it's going to be. But oh, they're 2 meters. I don't want 2 meters. I want a meter cable. Yeah. Hang on, I'll find it. It's probably in my cart on AliExpress. Yep, it is. They're 20 quid from China, basically. Copy. There you go, dude. That one. I love my setup. It works. No worries. You don't have to get it from China. It just gives you an idea, because it have all the specs on there. But I order loads of stuff from AliExpress. Do the pay after delivery option as well. So if you set it all up, set your credit card up, right? Because if you get ripped off, your credit card company, ring them up and say, look, I bought this, they haven't sent it. They then get your money back. But if you do the pay after delivery, you don't pay anything. So if they send it out and it gets lost in the post, you don't lose anything. Fucking, it's their money that's lost, not yours. So I do that all the time. And then when it turns up, you can check it out, make sure it works. Oh. Oh, okay. Just making sure there's no stuff. So yeah, it's basically just one of these. So yeah, 24, 36, 48, 60 and 70. Oh, it does loads. It does loads of voltages. But yeah, basically there's your setup. So your solar panel goes in and then you connect that to your battery. So there's your charge coming into your battery, which would be, or going out to your motor, or whatever really. So yeah, this if you pretend that's your motor, it'd be the same kind of wiring diagram. So it comes in, goes to your battery, and then your battery wires go to your motor. Cool. So yeah, that's what you're looking at. They're not that dear though. As I said, look, they're really cheap from China. And I've used these guys. Order it, get them to deliver it. When it gets delivered, don't confirm it straight away. Make sure it works, does what you need it to. Once you know it works, then confirm. That's what I do. If it doesn't work, I then just initiate a return, so it doesn't cost me any money out of my pocket until I know it works. Shipping's £5.90, but if you on some things, if you log in, that will be free once you've got an account. Make sure if you're going to use AliExpress, do it on the mobile. On mobile, you get massive discounts. So for me on mobile, let's have a look at how much that's going to cost me. So if I go buy now, oh, there is actually a shipping fee on that, so I might buy it from someone else. I'd put it in my cart and then buy it from someone else. And make sure I can find someone who's shipping it for free. I miss shops like Maplin's. What I liked about Maplin's, for anyone who's into like geeky, techie stuff, Maplin's Electronics used to be in the UK. I think it might be in the US as well. As Yatesy said, you used to be able to walk in, talk to them and say, look, I'm trying to build this. They would have people there that were clever. Like the one in Chatham, there was this guy there. He was a radio user, radio ham. He'd built amplifiers, transmitters, you name it. I went in there. I said, hi. I said, I'm looking for this. And he said, what are you trying to do? And I said, oh, this. And he went, oh, I know. He said, you want the 8163, and you want this, and you want this, and this. And you need to put this in to suppress this. He said, so you're going to need these. He said, and I think that's going to cost you just under a tenner. And that was the tech. That was the guy, my local one. And he was amazing. He used to go in there all the time. When I had an issue where I was trying to do something, I couldn't quite get my way around it, I'd go and see him. And he would draw it up on the desk. He would draw the circuit diagram and say, this is what you're trying to achieve. This is what will do it. This will filter out the noise. And you need these components. And then he would write the component numbers on the fucking drawing. He'd just draw me. And he'd say, yeah, if you knock that up, you'll be good. And like you can make a circuit board on a bit of cardboard. You get a bit of cardboard, you stretch all the resistors and that out, and you just solder them together and just use a bit of hot glue to hold them in place. If you haven't got a real technical thing or a plastic pot, and then you just fill it through some hot glue to hold it all in place, solder your wires onto whatever you need to, and boom, you're done. I used to do loads of stuff like that back in the day. Right, I need to find a cable. Cable USB-C to USB-C. 2. And then 1M. 1M. There we go. Just can't work out what I can't get the cable I want. I can't show you on screen. So that link I just put of the CAKOB, so it's Cobol. Cobol? Cobol? I don't know, but most of their cables have gone really expensive overnight, and I don't know why. Shit, it's not reading you out. Hang on. Just trying to read the whole lot again. Internet says Matt Plin's not in the USA. There's a place that sells stuff near us, but employees are on commission. Oh yeah, yeah. That was over here in a few of the shops when it comes to PCs. What I hate about these PC places as well is they'll sell you a gaming PC with the shittest components. So they use a cheap motherboard. So they'll cut down the money on shit memory, cheap motherboard. The graphics card might be decent, but everything else won't be. What else do they cheap out on? Cheap power supply. Don't have a cheap power supply. Because I've had power supplies blow up and take my motherboard out, and that's not fun. So get a decent, you want a gold standard, or at least silver standard power supply. I can't think who makes mine. Is it EXG, or I can't think who fucking makes them. Who makes power supplies, Yatesy? What's the good PC ones? Like, there's some real expensive brands, and then there's some, like, kind of medium brands. I think mine's like a medium one, but mine's 1,000 watt. I think it's 1,000 watt gold as well. Yeah, that'd be it. That's one of them. Oh, it's definitely not Corsair. It might be EVGA. You're making me think about this now. I'm going to have a look. Hang on. I need a torch. Yeah, EV. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, I lied. I told you fibs. Oh God. I nearly broke my back getting in there. I lied. It's not 1,000. It's an 850. Why does it go back to the beginning every time I close the app? Hello, Martin. I did say hello earlier. And you said, guess what happened to me? And I was like, no, what happened? Did you miss that bit? No, I thought it was 1,000. I must have been looking at 1,000. It's only 850. I think the power supply, like the power supply downstairs, will do okay as long as I don't put all 4 power supplies in it at once. You trying to swap it for a meal deal? Tesco didn't like my car. Well, what's wrong with it? What, the Tesco's? Hole in the bumper? Oh, really? What the fuck? You're lucky he's not that good, is it? Where have you put it? Oh, well, Tesco's are parting for a new bumper then, aren't they? Why the fuck's he parked in that fucking back corner anyway? Or did you park behind him? It's like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm going to put it on screen for you. So, oh, actually, is your Reggie's not on it, is it? No. There we go, look. Nice. Well, that's fucked that up, isn't it? Oh, he's reversed into your drive. Oh, well, he's liable. That's 50, that's not 50-50. That's 100% his fault. He's reversed into your property, yeah? Is that what you're saying? So this is the entrance here. Oh, okay. No buffing that out. You could fill it. You could put a bit of filler. You could basically take that bumper off, bit of filler, and then get a scratch doctor to go over it. Yeah, that would be the cheapest option. Basically, break that off, put a piece of gauze on the back, bit of filler. They're not going to repair it. Who's not going to repair it? Oh, the park. It had a parking sensor there. I'd be like, we'll see you in court, mate. I'd be taking a quite fucking. I wouldn't have that. They've come onto your property and reversed into your vehicle. They will look at the damage and pay you out. Okay, well, yeah. They must be used. They must have their own little department then, if that's the case. That's fucking bad, though, isn't it? Yeah. Right. What's time? Afternoon. Let's see if we can go through some of these things I need to do that we were reminded about yesterday. So we're going to still remind you to leave reviews for campsites. Still haven't done that. The webhook's not going to get done until I get back. Ah, that was it. Was going to have flags. Bit of luck I saw him do it. That's why I have cameras, mate. That's why I've got cameras. I've got cameras everywhere. You do anything near me, where I live, it's all recorded. It's on the cloud instantly. So, yeah. Still the camera, still the box. Yeah, good luck, mate. It's all on the cloud. Download it. Here's you doing it. Here's you stealing my camera. Anyway, what's new? Nothing, mate. We're just sitting here being just chatting shit, to be quite honest. I want to go out in the car. I'd like to go for a drive, but it keeps fucking raining. I just wanted to post you a small plushy sheep that you can attach to your bike, but I didn't want to necessarily wait. Don't. The shopping's about 5 kg. So there are mug shots, couscous, What's the other things I carry? Just a lot of. I have a couple of couscous because couscous is nice sometimes. Just if you haven't got anything and you want to put something in your belly, although it just contains water. But oh, it says IRL, but I'm not IRL. Right, small flags. So I need to do the flags. I'll do them in a bit. So my idea was, I know that other streamers have got this. Is on the bottom of the screen, they have like a. What am I doing? That one. They have a like a little flag. Before I start going abroad, like to Greece and Turkey and stuff like that, I'm gonna have it so you can do exclamation mark flag and then Germany or England or whatever, and it will change the flag. And no matter what one you type, it will always change the flag to the other one. So if you just type in flag England, it will put England. If you do flag Germany, it will just change the flag. So I'm going to do it so it can only have one on at a time. I just need to do the program so it says if it sees this one on, turn this one off. There's none for the counties though, is there? Because I'd love to do, like when we was in Kent, I'd love to do county flags as well. And I think someone said Sarah was collecting from, I don't know where she was getting them from. Because like, if you're in Kent, where the hell do you get a flag for Kent? I've never seen one. Oh, that was it. Turn sounds down. Where's the sounds? Blurp sounds. They're turned down. Chat audio. Game audio. Yeah, but there's not that many. Like, I don't know where she finds them from. Unless she hunts them on Google on purpose. But in my head and living in the area, I'm like, where'd you get them from? Don't know. What sound was too loud? It was really loud the other day. It was pissing me off. What was it? Maybe, yeah. Some of the sounds were really loud. I need to turn them down. So mix it up sounds don't look too loud. Sound alerts are turned down. Sticker parties are turned. They're all turned down. Even Twitch alerts are turned down. Plasma, you still here? I'm trying to work out what sound it was. He done something and it was absolutely deafening and I couldn't turn it down. And we said to go through the sounds and make sure, because you've got all the overlays and stuff and they're all done by different websites. And I want to make sure all these are fixed. Any issues that we were having over the last couple of days need to be fixed, because once I'm on my way to Scotland, that's it. There's no fixing it then. I'm gone. Cycling shorts. Sports Direct normally have them. What we got? Most popular. Yeah, do that one quickly. Do it, and I'll see how loud it is. Hang on, let me get to the panel, because I'll see how loud it's going up. Yes. No, it's not too loud here. It's just loud on my phone, maybe. Okay. Yeah, it's not too loud this end. Maybe I'll just turn them off on the phone, maybe. So I'm looking at different things. So I've got full length, like cycling leggings and stuff like that. They're 50 quid. Like the bib tight things. 50 quid from Sports Direct. I just think Sports Direct are very overpriced sometimes. Any input there, Yatesy? Oh yeah, I was searching. Yeah, I was searching for it. That's another thing. So yeah, quickly do a reminder for that for me. Add that to remind list. Because I can look at the list and whatever else. So yeah, do a reminder for that rain stuff. Rain X, wasn't it? I'll do that from Amazon in a minute, maybe. So these were the shorts. It still makes me laugh. Beware children. Yeah. Yeah, then Sports Direct then whacked their money up. So I've got a pair of shorts at the moment. I wear Muddy Fox ones, and they've gone bust as well. They look like a normal pair of shorts, but inside they've got the stretchy legging stuff inside. Is that what this means? 2 in 1. 2 in 1. So they're not too bad. But oh, 1 star. That's not a good start, is it? Why have they only got 1 star? As soon as you wear on the bike the elastic waistband roll up becoming a tight belt which prevents your diaphragm to work, the flimsy cheek padding feels inexistent. So yeah, basically don't buy the pinnacle ones. Anyone got any good... Sport near? What's in the... Is it gel or what's in the arse of them? I think I could... Yeah, I looked at it. I think I looked at them earlier, mate. I think they're on my Amazon, them ones. Like them ones there. It's all about... Yeah, look, there they are again, down here. You got Decathlon. How you doing, Gunboy? Welcome in. If you want to be read out by TTS, make sure you go down to the bottom and redeem your VOP for 24 hours, and it'll read you out. And that way I don't have to read, see? Proper lazy. This is basically getting ready for Scotland on Monday, and half the pictures you will see on the background. These are all the pictures from our live streams. So yeah, these are when we're on the road, and this is all the kind of all the photos, and then when I go offline, you got all the videos as well. So yeah, I'll show you. So when we go offline like this, then you have all the videos of when we're on the road as well, on our adventures. So yeah, these are a mix of Scotland, England, Rhodes in Greece, Zante in Greece, and yeah, there's soon to be many more countries on these pictures. What, the studio? What, in here? What, the setup out there or in here? We've got all the toys. Yeah, all the toys. Oh, where are we? Back on that one. No. Back on that one. There we go. Yeah, too many buttons. Can't remember what goes where. But yeah, we're looking for some... Well, I've been streaming for 10 years. But, yep. Well, if you go to Wales and put a sheep outfit on, Yates here look after you if you put a sheep outfit on. I think what it is, Gun by Flicks, I don't really advertise. Like, I do a bit of social media, but I've never really advertised my streams. So I've got my community, and we just kind of do what we do. But yeah, I need to get some comfortable stuff that just, I don't know. Most of it just looks shit. Where do we select men's stuff? Where's the filters? Here we go. Gender. Men's. Weather conditions. Warm weather. Like the stuff I've been wearing for the last couple of years, I got from Aldi, right? And it has been amazing. And it shows you how much of a cheapskate, because I think my Aldi stuff only cost me about $12.99 per whatever I bought. I should have really bought their cycling stuff this year, and I didn't. A Borat mankini. I think we're just going to go on Amazon and just shop on Amazon for stuff, to be quite honest. They were the ones that Thingy just said about, weren't they? These. I think I got a mankini in my DJ outfit somewhere. So when I DJ, I used to wear a black polo shirt, black trousers. You're probably looking at a few thousand. Probably, what, $3,000, maybe more. For all the bits and pieces over the years. But like, I've been doing this for years. It's taken a while to get all this. With like... Because you got the Go XLR here. The Go XLR is amazing.
Amazing.
Piece of kit. And you can do all the... Oh, you idiot. So yeah, it's really, really good. That's the sound. Then you've got the thing over here, which is the Stream Deck for doing all the... That was supposed to play music. There we go. So yeah. I tell you, I saw a Go XLR. Brakes has got the small one. I saw a second-hand one for 50 quid. So you can get the one without all the extra stuff. It's just the sliders. And it was pretty cheap. Then you got the gaming keyboards and stuff. But a lot of my stuff's second-hand. This gaming monitor here. This is the... Oh, God, what do you call it? The... Is it hard? Not really. It just takes... It's just money. It's time and money, mate. Time and money. If you really want to do it. Like, for me, it wasn't about being a professional streamer. I just like toys. And I get quite a lot of enjoyment out of just playing with all the equipment. So, you know what I mean? I don't have to have 1,000 viewers to be happy. I'm happy just playing around with all the buttons. So, even when I'm not streaming, I'm in here doing stuff and whatever else. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, it's... yeah, I'm just a big child. Right, back on. Yeah, it depends how much money you want to spend, really. But I've spent lots and lots of time and money. I've been doing it for 10 years, and some of the stuff I've got, I'm trying to think what's actually 10 years old. Because I've upgraded so much stuff. The PC's probably coming up about 10 years old now. That's doing really well, to be quite honest. Thanks to Steen helping me out as well, because there was a time, literally, the fan died on it, and I had no money at the time. And I was like, shit, no money. Well, not enough to replace it anyway. So yeah, Steen saved the day on that one. Otherwise, I would have had to wait until the end of the month and then come live again. So yeah, I'm not rich either. But the support of you guys keeping my stream, pretty much they keep me going. Tonight I'm going to be playing GTA, by the way. So as soon as Hayden gets home from school, this is why I need to shoot off shopping. Oh, thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Well, I'll raise money for charity as well. So when you see the videos and the pictures, when I'm cycling, have a look on my Instagram. Yeah, have a look at this link. Where's the socials? Socials. There we go. Click on that, go to my website, have a look at my Instagram and the bike I'm building. So we're going to be cycling from Scotland, the whole length of the UK, and I'm going to be raising money for Great Ormond Street Hospital, which is a children's hospital in London. We raise money for the hospital, but we have a laugh on the way. So yeah, if you want to pop in and out and have a look and see what we're doing. But yeah, everyone that comes in and leaves their stream in the channel. So for anyone that tabs me, that holds a viewer. So if you leave a tab open on a computer with my stream, don't mute the stream though, you can mute the tab. That acts as a viewer. If I could have everyone do that, a lot of people do it and I'm very grateful to them, then we can get the numbers up. And then by the time I get back, I might make some advertising money. So yeah, the custom bike's being built and I'm just trying to get stuff together now, but there's lots and lots of stuff. And it weighs so much. But the last couple of days we've been out, we went all the way around the southeast coast, done that, come home, I was really sore, went back out day before yesterday. We camped out, wild camped not last night, but the night before. We've done some wild camping. And then I think we've done 44 miles yesterday, which was pretty bloody good, to be quite honest. I think the only thing I don't like is I haven't got anything on the website that shows my Strava. I don't know if there's a Strava integration or anything I can do for the website, but that would be good, because when people go to the website, I'd like them to see what we've done last, like it shows them the last thing we've done. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for shorts. I think it's between these two makes here, because these are the ones that... why are they so much cheaper? Oh, that's because they're just as short, aren't they? me organised with ADHD. I'm all over the place, dude. All over the place. Oh, laters, Martin. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully your car gets better soon. I'm not sure what colour. No, I'm live on. I'm live on Kick. I'm live on YouTube. Live on YouTube Shorts. I would be live on TikTok. Yeah, we're looking at Shorts, but these are. I don't know. Dean said he's got these ones. What kind of material? Like the ones I've got at the moment, like a shell trouser. What kind of material are they, Dean? They look similar to what I've got, though. They've got the tight layer inside, and then they've got the other one on the outside. Okay, yeah, because the ones I've got are like a shell trouser on the outside. I was really hoping, when I read that, did you really want to pop in my flaps? That's what my brain heard. But apparently Jack's doing it instead. What, the image or what my missus has just said? We can go and get some flaps. Is it raining? So yeah, I need to go and get flapjacks, and then I need to make an order for some other bits. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to shoot out with the missus and go and find her flapjacks or Japs flaps, whatever ones they are. And yeah, I'll try and go live a bit later on. I'm going to try and have some gaming later with my son playing GTA. If you've got GTA on Xbox and you want to come and join in, hit me up in Discord or whatever else. Go and find Jack. So yeah. He will love that. So yeah, we'll get a stream later on. So I'm going to do some stupid. I want to get all this stuff fixed first. I'm DJing tomorrow night. So we've got tomorrow to sort some stuff out. But yeah, planning for Monday. I said I haven't planned. So it's going to be very much last minute. So yeah. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Let's go and raid someone. Channel. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you smash a follow, guys. Raid. Raid followed channels. Boom. There we go. Who is on? IRL. Trucker Dylan. Oh, cranberries. Nice. Right. Raid IRL. There we go. Oh, fuck. I think I might have clicked the button and started the raid already. Has it started the raid? Cancel that. Hang on. Cancel it. I didn't mean to do that straight away. Because I don't raid like that, do I? I'm sure this will... this will... give you someone new to watch. There we go. Yeah, something different for you to all watch anyway. I'm sure I will hear some stuff from you in Discord. But yeah. Martin, if you haven't disappeared, please go over for the raid. I think you're like Chloe. Oh, right. I'm going shopping. Much love, everyone. Bye for now. Oh, Maya, thank you for coming in. If you haven't already followed me on Twitch, please do. For everyone who hasn't already followed me over on YouTube, please sub to me on YouTube because I need to get my subs up. I need to get 500 before we can have any advertising and good stuff. Thank you to everyone that supports me as a streamer on these adventures. As I said, it's for the IRL, for the lols, the IRLs, the adventures, the charity and everything. But yeah, we're raiding on Twitch. Bye, everyone. Much love.